What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Overboy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the 1976 movie Carrie. The movie is directed by Brian De Palma and written by Lawrence D. Cohen. It's based on Stephen King's first novel. This movie follows a young girl named Carrie White who is bullied and harassed at school and is tormented and abused by her mother, and she ends up getting invited to the prom by one of the boys who actually feels bad for what she did to Carrie and stuff. She gets her boyfriend to invite her to the prom, and they go to the prom, and one of her bullies is wanting revenge on Carrie because she got kicked out from getting to go to the prom. And so her and her boyfriend use pig blood, and they put it in a bucket, and when Carrie gets goes up on the stage to become prom queen, they pour the pig blood all over her, and she wreaks havoc at the prom with her because she has telekinesis, and gets her revenge in one of the best revenge stories of all time. Actually, probably my favorite revenge story of all time. This is just a really, really great movie. Has a really great cast, especially Sissy Spacek, who played Carrie White. She actually got an Oscar nomination for the role, and personally I think she should have won for it. She was just absolutely amazing as Carrie. And Piper Laurie is amazing as her mom, Margaret White. She's really good too. And the supporting cast are all really good. William Catt plays Tommy Ross, who is the boy that takes her to the prom, and he's got a likable charm to him. He does a really good job. I had heard that him and Mark Hamill both tried out for the role, and I think they also both tried out for Star Wars the same day. I think that casting for Carrie and Star Wars were happening at the same time, and Mark Hamill ended up getting Star Wars, and he got William Catt got Tommy Ross, and it would have been kind of interesting to see what would have happened if their roles would have been reversed. Mark Hamill would have been in this, and William Catt would have been playing Luke Skywalker. It would have been really weird to see and everything, but it's one of those what ifs that I kind of wonder what it would have been like. I could kind of see William Catt as Luke Skywalker in a way, but I still think it worked out for the best. Both of them got the roles that they needed. Amy Irving plays Sue Snell, who's the one Tommy's girlfriend that gets him to go to the prom with her, and she's really likable too, and everything. She's one of the best characters in the movie because she actually really feels bad about what she did and everything. I really like that about her. She has really good character development. Betty Buckley plays Miss Collins, the PE teacher, and she's pretty good too. She fits the role really well, and she would later go on to play Margaret White in Carrie the musical, which I really would like to see. I've seen clips of it and stuff on YouTube, but I would love to actually see the play of Carrie the musical, because it just sounds really interesting, and Lawrence D. Cohen came back to write that. Nancy Allen plays the big bitch of the movie, Chris, who is the one that wants revenge on Carrie for her being a bully. She's a really unlikable character, and personally I think that she got off too easy. The way she dies, I mean, yeah, it was great getting to see her die, but I actually like her death scene in the 2013 remake a lot more. I think she got more of what she deserved in that movie, but yeah, she's a really unlikable character. And George Fulta plays her boyfriend, Billy Nolan, and when I saw this movie the first time, I didn't really like him in it, and I still don't really like him because, I mean, he is kind of a jerk and stuff, but I don't really feel sympathy towards Chris because, I mean, yeah, he does kind of smack her around a little bit and everything, but she keeps on egging him on. I think she wants to be smacked by him. I don't know. I don't know if it's some weird thing that she gets turned on by or what, but I really like John Travolta in this movie. He's not in it a whole lot, and if I were to rank his movies, this movie probably wouldn't be one of the high ones just because of the fact that he's just not in it a lot and everything. But if I were ranking his movies in quality, it probably would be higher than it would be on just a performance ranking. But I really like him in this movie. He's one of my favorite actors. So, and PJ Souls is in this, and she plays Norma Watson, and some reason it really caught me off guard that she was in this. I guess it's because I wasn't really into horror movies a lot the last time I watched this movie. Because I've only been in horror movies starting in recent years, so I didn't realize that PJ Souls was in this movie. Because I didn't really recognize her from other stuff. Because I didn't see the original Halloween till quite a while back, and now that I'm getting into horror movies, I'm starting to notice her a lot more, and other stuff. I was like, wow, I totally forgot she was in this one too, and she was in The Boy in the Plastic Bubble with John Travolta, so I thought that was kind of cool. She was in both of his first two movies that came out that year, but all of the cast in here, they're just all really great, and like the cinematography in this is really, really good, and the Pino Donaggio did the score for this, and it's really, really good. It's eerie, and also it kind of has this it helps create the atmosphere. I don't really know how to explain it. There's just something about it that it just is really, really good. I love the score for it, and like the editing scenes and stuff in the prom, and like where they have the way they have it the shots and stuff. It's just iconic scene. The prom scene is just absolutely great. I personally really enjoyed it quite a bit. I guess could feel a little bit dated, but personally I think it works for this movie and everything, and I really enjoy this. And like I said, the atmosphere in this movie is really eerie. There's not really a lot of blood and stuff in this movie, but like just has a sense of dread through the whole movie. And having to watch Carrie go through all the stuff that she has to go through, I think is part of why the dread and stuff it feels so dreadful all the time. And I also got to say that like her mom has this Jesus Christ thing that Carrie has to look at when she's stuck in the closet, in the prayer closet, and that thing is really, really creepy looking. The Jesus Christ doll or whatever it is. I always think it looks really, really creepy and everything. I watched this movie for the first time on Blu-ray, and I noticed a lot of scenes, like in the background you could see images of Jesus and stuff that I never noticed on my DVD before. I thought that was kind of cool too, especially in the mirror scene. I never noticed the picture of Jesus in the mirror and everything, but the Blu-ray is really, really great. I got the Scream Factory 2-disc Blu-ray here recently, and it's really great. It has a lot of really good special features and everything, and the picture on the movie just looks absolutely amazing. If you haven't got it, I definitely would recommend it if you're a big fan of Carrie. But all in all, I think this is one of the greatest horror movies of all time. It's one of my favorite Stephen King adaptations, and it's a really, really great movie. I definitely would recommend it if you haven't seen it. And I'm gonna give Carrie a 10 out of 10 because there's not really anything about this movie that I dislike. I always enjoy it when I watch it. The pacing is really, really good. It goes by really fast, and I just really enjoy this movie. But let me know in the comments what you think of Carrie from 1976. I almost said 96. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll be reviewing the rest of the movies in the Carrie franchise, which are the 2 remakes and the sequel that came out in the 90s, which I have not seen yet. So I'm really kind of looking forward to seeing that one because that's the only Carrie movie I haven't seen. Yeah, I've seen bits and pieces of it, but not all of it. So I'll be reviewing those sometime in the next week or so. But let me know in the comments what you think of the original version, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.